North America, the Wendigo. Welcome to the spooky forests of North America, where we encounter the bone-chilling Wendigo. Imagine this. You're hiking through the woods, minding your own business, and bam! Out pops a gaunt, eerie figure with glowing eyes and a craving for, well, you. The Wendigo, from Algonquian folklore, is said to be a spirit with an insatiable hunger for human flesh. Yep, you heard that right. It's like a haunted snack attack waiting to happen. The story goes that anyone who indulges in cannibalism becomes a Wendigo, forever cursed to roam the wilderness, hungrier than a teenager in a pizza place. Picture this spooky creature, with its skeletal frame, sharp claws, and an aura of pure menace lurking in the shadows. It's the ultimate cautionary tale against losing your humanity. Just say no to eating your hiking buddies, folks. But wait, there's more. The Wendigo is also a symbol of greed and excess, warning us about the dangers of unchecked appetites. It's like the ultimate diet coach, only way scarier. So next time you find yourself in the forests of North America, remember, stick to trail mix and avoid glowing-eyed ghouls. In the end, the Wendigo reminds us of the fine line between civilization and savagery. It's a creepy creature with a powerful message, blending horror and morality in one terrifying package. Stay safe out there, explorers, and keep your snack choices strictly non-human. South America, El Chupacabra. The vibrant landscapes of South America are home to a truly bizarre creature, the Chupacabra. Imagine waking up one morning to find your goats looking like they've just starred in a vampire movie. That's the work of the Chupacabra, whose name literally means goat sucker. This legendary beast is infamous for attacking livestock and draining their blood, leaving farmers scratching their heads and goats looking quite pale. First reported in Puerto Rico in the 1990s, the Chupacabra quickly became a sensation, with sightings popping up all over the Americas. Descriptions vary wildly. Some say it's a reptilian creature with spikes running down its back, while others claim it resembles a creepy, hairless dog. Either way, it's not winning any beauty contests. But what makes the Chupacabra so fascinating is the sheer mystery surrounding it. Is it an alien experiment gone wrong? A government project gone rogue? Or just the world's worst house pet? Theories abound, and each one is more entertaining than the last. Some people even think it's a result of mass hysteria or a shared nightmare among livestock. Now, you might be wondering why a creature like this would focus its vampiric tendencies on goats. Perhaps it's because goats don't run fast, or maybe they just taste like chicken. Regardless, the Chupacabra has become a part of modern folklore, blending fear with a dash of humor. It's a reminder of how our imaginations can run wild when faced with the unknown. Europe, the Black Shuck. In the misty moors and ancient forests of Europe, a spectral hound prowls the night, the Black Shuck. Imagine strolling through the English countryside at dusk, only to encounter a giant black dog with glowing red eyes. Terrifying, right? That's the Black Shuck for you. Part ghost, part hound, and all nightmare fuel. This creepy canine legend dates back to medieval times, especially in East Anglia, England. The Black Shuck isn't just a spooky story to keep kids from wandering off. It's a full-blown harbinger of doom. Local lore insists that seeing this spectral dog means you or someone you know is about to meet a grim fate. It's like having a supernatural beware sign follow you around. But what makes the Black Shuck so fascinating is its connection to the rich tapestry of European folklore. Tales of ghostly hounds can be found across the continent, each with their unique twist. In some versions, the Black Shuck is a protector, guiding lost travelers to safety. In others, it's the ultimate bad omen, bringing storms and disaster in its wake. Talk about a dog with mood swings. There's even a historical account from the 16th century where the Black Shuck supposedly burst into a church in Suffolk, causing the steeple to collapse and killing a few unlucky parishioners. Whether this was an actual event or just a tale spun out of fear, it certainly adds to the Shuck's terrifying reputation. What's particularly intriguing is how these stories reflect our human fears and fascination with the unknown. The Black Shuck serves as a reminder of the power of storytelling and the ways we use myth to make sense of our world. Plus, it's a great excuse to keep your dog on a leash during evening walks. Africa, the Impundulu. Venturing into the heart of Africa, we encounter a creature as electrifying as it is terrifying. The Impundulu, also known as the lightning bird. Imagine a bird so powerful it can summon lightning and thunderstorms at will. Sounds like something out of a superhero movie, right? But this isn't Marvel. It's South African mythology at its most electrifying. The Impundulu is often depicted as a large, fearsome bird with black and white feathers, resembling a vulture on steroids. It's said to be the faithful servant of witches, used to exact revenge on their enemies. If you thought your neighborhood crows were intimidating, wait until you hear about this bird's lightning powers. It's like having your own personal storm cloud with a serious attitude problem. One of the creepiest aspects of the Impundulu is its vampiric tendencies. Yes, this bird doesn't just zap you with lightning, it also has a taste for blood. According to legend, the Impundulu feeds on the blood of humans and animals, adding a gory twist to its already fearsome reputation. This makes it a double threat. Part weather phenomenon, part bloodthirsty predator. But why such a terrifying bird? In many African cultures, the Impundulu symbolizes the destructive power of nature and the unseen forces that govern our world. It's a reminder of the fine line between life and death and the fragile balance we must maintain with the natural world. Plus, it adds a thrilling element to the stories told around the campfire. Asia, the Neon. Next, we journey to the vast and diverse continent of Asia, where we uncover the legend of the Neon. Picture this. It's the eve of Lunar New Year, and instead of festive fireworks, a lion-like monster is prowling the village, ready to chow down on crops, livestock, and if it's feeling particularly peckish, the occasional child. This fearsome creature, the Neon, is the stuff of nightmares and festive traditions. According to Chinese folklore, the Neon emerges every year to terrorize villages, causing chaos and mayhem. It's like having a really grumpy neighbor who shows up once a year to ruin your party. The Neon's reign of terror was so intense that villagers lived in constant fear until they discovered its three big weaknesses: loud noises, bright lights, and the color red. That's right, this mighty beast was defeated by the ancient equivalent of a rave party. To protect themselves, villagers would hang red decorations, set off firecrackers, and light lanterns, creating the vibrant and noisy celebrations we now associate with Chinese New Year. The Neon story is a fantastic example of how myths can shape cultural practices and traditions. Plus, it adds a whole new layer of fun to those fireworks and lion dances. What's particularly fascinating about the Neon is how it embodies the struggle between humans and the unknown forces of nature. It's a classic tale of fear turned into festivity, where an entire community comes together to outwit a monster. Talk about turning lemons into lemonade, or in this case, turning a monster invasion into a nationwide celebration. Australia, the Bu Yip. Our adventure now takes us to Australia, where the eerie Bu Yip lurks in the swamps, billabongs, and rivers. Imagine wading through the serene Australian wetlands, only to hear a blood-curdling roar from beneath the water. Congratulations, you've just met the Bu Yip, the ultimate aquatic nightmare. The Bu Yip is a creature of Aboriginal mythology, described in so many different ways that it's like a cryptid fashion show. Some say it looks like a giant starfish, while others describe it as having the face of a dog, the body of a horse, and the temperament of your grumpiest relative. The only consistent detail is that it's big, mean, and not something you'd want to invite for a swim. According to legend, the Bu Yip emerges at night to prey on anyone foolish enough to venture too close to its watery lair. It's the original cautionary tale about respecting nature's dangers. Think of it as Australia's way of saying, "Stay out of the water, mate, or else." The Bu Yip's story is deeply rooted in the landscape and culture of the Australian outback. It's a reminder of the mysterious and often deadly nature of the wilderness. But it's not all doom and gloom. The Bu Yip also reflects the rich tapestry of Aboriginal mythology, which is filled with incredible stories that connect people to the land. What's particularly interesting about the Bu Yip is how it represents the unknown and the unexplained. In a land as vast and diverse as Australia, it's no wonder that such a creature would capture the imagination. The Bu Yip is a symbol of the mysteries that still lurk in our world, waiting to be discovered or avoided, depending on your sense of adventure. Antarctica The Ningan. Picture this. You're on a ship, cruising through the frigid southern ocean, when you spot a colossal, pale figure gliding beneath the waves. Is it a giant squid? A rogue iceberg? Nope, it's the Ningan, a humanoid creature whose very name means human in Japanese. And trust me, it's far from your average beachgoer. Described as a massive, featureless being with long arms and legs, the Ningan looks like someone's snowman creation gone terribly wrong. Some reports even say it has mermaid-like fins, making it the ultimate aquatic enigma. First sighted by Japanese fishermen, the Ningan has become the stuff of modern maritime legends. But what makes the Ningan so fascinating? For starters, it plays into our age-old fear of the unknown depths. The ocean is a vast, mysterious place, and the idea of a giant human-like creature lurking beneath the surface is both thrilling and terrifying. It's like a horror movie that writes itself, with Mother Nature as the director. Some theories suggest the Ningan might be an undiscovered species of marine life, while others think it's just a case of mistaken identity, perhaps a playful whale or a particularly friendly iceberg. Either way, the Ningan fuels our imagination and keeps us guessing. The Ningan's legend also highlights our fascination with the Antarctic, a place as remote and mysterious as the moon. It's a reminder that there are still parts of our planet that hold secrets, waiting to be uncovered. And who doesn't love a good mystery, especially one with a giant, spooky twist? That's it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.